Have you ever been in a relationship with someone that felt so distant? But somehow, deep in within of you, you still felt like as if they care. You are confused. You want to walk away, but something tells you that they still care because of their actions. They might not be the type that will call you regularly, send you text message regularly, tell you that I love you, hold your hands, show affection. Even sometimes when you send them text message, it might take a while before they will answer you. But still, they will still check your message and still reply you. They might not say much things, but they still make subtle efforts. And this has really made you to feel confused. You don't know what to expect anymore. One way you are thinking, oh, he's cold or she's cold in one way, but their actions makes you think, I think this person likes me. I think I should just leave. So it's leaving you confused. If you find yourself in such a situation or a relationship, it is probably because you're dealing with somebody with the avoidant attachment style. And in today's video, I am here to guide you to make you understand the signs you need to watch out for. If you're in a relationship with somebody with the avoidance attachment style that shows that they like you. So today's title is signs that shows that somebody with the avoidance attachment style really love you. So good afternoon, everybody. How are you all doing? My name is Elizabeth Akili. And welcome to my channel, Flourish and Thrive with TA, where we talk about trauma, how to heal from trauma, relationship issues, marriage matters. So welcome. And I am a relationship and a marriage therapist. So sit back and relax because I have a lot to talk about today. So I'll be right back. Everybody, before I had the break, I was talking about the signs you need to watch out for if you're in a relationship with an avoidant attachment style person. So somebody is an avoidant. So the signs that shows that they really, really love you. So that is what we are going to talk about today. So some people might be saying, what is this lady talking about? Avoidance, attachment style. Yes. Attachment style, like I said in my subsequent videos, some other videos that I've actually made, you can go ahead and check it. You can actually check the playlist that shows the attachment style and codependency. So you can go and check it and understand better. But I'll just be talking a little bit about it here. The attachment style is the way our parents, our caregiver, they related to us that resulted in the way we behave in relationship. So the way they took care of us, if they gave us love and they didn't give us love and everything. So we have 4 different types of attachment style, and we have the secure, and we have the 3 insecure, which is the avoidant, the anxious, and also the fearful avoidant. So, and I've been talking about them for the past few weeks in my live sessions. So in my next live session, I'll be talking about the last avoidance, the attachment style, which is the fearful avoidant. But today I'm taking another turn. Today in this video, I'm taking another turn. So I'm talking exactly about the signs you need to watch out for if somebody with the avoidance attachment style really loves you. You know, it's very, 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 very funny. Very, very confusing. If you're in a relationship with somebody with the avoidance attachment style, I've been there. I have been there. And I didn't have all the knowledge I had now. If I had that knowledge, maybe we wouldn't have broken up. Or actually, we're still friends. The best of friends. Sometimes it will look like I think we're still dating, but I like, no, don't just go there. Just let us stay as friends. But one thing is this, I wish I had knew all these things I now know back then when we were still dating. So being a relationship and marriage therapist gave me what will I put it? Gave me the knowledge to know that, this is the reason why he was always behaving this way. And there was a time he told me, you know I love you, and I was like, you love me. You love me. You that you are so cool. But now I realize that When I started learning and I'm like, oh, this guy really loves me. Sometimes it still shows it. Both of us are not married, he's not married, I'm not married, but I just want to say anything in relationship right now, being the best of friends is what matters. So let's get to what we want to talk about today. So how does the avoidant attachment style, how does it come to be? So somebody, when we say somebody with the avoidant attachment style, that is somebody that finds it very difficult to express emotions. I talked about it last week on my live session. They find it very difficult to express emotion. Not that they don't want to, but it's very difficult for them. There are people with a high level of independence. They love their private space a lot. They love their independence. So you crouching on them, on their personal space, makes them uncomfortable. And it's not their fault, it's the way they were brought up by their caregiver. Most of them grew up with parents that didn't show them enough love. So they were meant to toughen up. So mostly this happens mostly to men and to the firstborns. If you're a firstborn, raise up your hands. If you're a firstborn, you will understand what I'm trying to say, because you are the one in the front. So you have to be the one to take care of your siblings. You have to be the one to be responsible for them. So they will tell you have to store. You have to toughen up. So most of the time they make them the mini parents. So they have to take up the responsibility of an adult. So and that is where they develop that sense of independence. So most of them will say, I don't need anybody. That is what they will say. I don't need anybody. It's not their fault, because they've developed it right from childhood. Parents that will tell their male child, you are a man, you have to behave like a man. Men don't cry. As a boy, you say, because the boy is trying to be vulnerable, you start telling him he has to toughen up. He does not have to cry. So as a child, he learns to bottle up his emotions. So it learns to bottle up his emotion, because it's like, even if I express it, nobody will care. And even if I express it, sometimes they might make fun of me and call me a sissy. So it learns to bottle it up. It learns to be tough. So that is where he, as a child, begins to learn to have this level of independence within of himself. So they grow up with it. So as an adult, they have this high level of independence. In relationship, they believe that they have to take care of everything. They have to be responsible for everything. So they are more of action people than talking. They don't really talk much. If you notice them, they don't really talk much. They are the kind that have, they believe that action speaks louder than words. So instead of speaking and talking. So if you're in a relationship with them, they might not tell you they love you. Even if you tell them, I love you 100 times, they will not reply you, but they reply with their actions. So that is where the misconception comes in, or the confusion comes in. You're like, what is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this lady? She's kind of cold. She's not like every other guy or every woman lady I've dated. It's not their fault, so don't blame them. That is the way they grow. So most of the time, most of them believe that they are responsible for everybody. So they grew up with that mentality that they are responsible for everybody. So if everybody is playing around, doing all those things they are supposed to do, they have to stay toughen up. They have to be the one in charge. They have to be the one to focus. They have to be the one to make sure that everything goes well. So they can't afford to do the things that other normal people that are depending on them will do. So because they will tell you, people are depending on me and I can't afford to fail. So they work extra hard. So that's the kind of people that they have. So in relationship, so they bring it into relationship also, taking charge of everything, making sure that everything goes well. So you will always see them, they are actionable, they are smart, they are intelligent, but when it comes to emotions, they bottle everything up. It's very difficult for them to say they love you. It's difficult for them to tell you, to show, express their emotions, or be vulnerable, or tell you secrets. If they tell you secrets, value it. So I beg you, value it. If you are from Nigeria and you are watching me, right now, like I will say in Nigeria, I beg, value it. So please value it. Don't just take it for granted. So what are the signs that somebody who has the avoidance style really cares for you or is in love with you? The first thing they do is that they make little effort to keep connected to you. You know, they are not like the other kind of guy or woman that they will call you, send you messages. If you're online and they are online for a normal person, you guys will start chatting, but they are not like that. When they are online, maybe they are working and you want to start chatting, they will tell you they don't have the time. They won't even answer you. And you feel they don't care. It's not that they don't care. They have other things. The other things are at the top of their priority. You might be on the priority list too, but they value what they do more than what you want to do. That chit chatting is not what is it called to them. So, but irregardless, they will still find ways to get across to you. Maybe later, maybe when they are through with their work, they will still send you a message, send you an emoji. They still, if you find somebody like that, that shows they care for you. So when you send them a message, they might not answer you immediately, but still, they will still find a way to reply your message. They might not speak much, but they will still find a way to reply your message. They will still find a way to get connected to you. Sometimes they might send you an emoji. You might actually be the one doing most of the communication in the relationship, but irregardless, they will still respond. They won't say because you are the one doing the whole communication, trying to keep a conversation in the relationship, that they will reply. They will reply you on you. They will still find a way to know how you're doing. They are more or less like they take up a fatherly role in your life. If they are a man in your life and they really love you, they will take up a more fatherly role in your life. They'll be acting like a father. They'll be there. They are good men, though. They will provide for every of your needs if they love you. They will give you everything you want. Financially, they will see you don't lack everything, money. But when it comes to emotions, please, they are not there. But when they love you, they will find a way to express it in a subtle way, in a little way. So when you see them checking on you, trying to know what you're doing, please appreciate it. That's the first thing. So the second thing is that they allow you into their private life. People with that attachment style, they love their personal space a lot. So if they love you, they will begin to actually share little secrets about themselves with you. Because they find they don't share secrets with people. They will be able to share little secrets about themselves with you. They would actually invite you to their home. They would actually let you know few members of their family, because they are quite protective of their space, especially their family. They are quite protective. So if they really care for you, they would let you know all those things about them. So if you find them doing such in your life, that shows they really love you. The third thing is that they show love and care through actions, not words. I've said it earlier. They are not the kind of person that believes as you're saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. No. Because there are some people, they will tell you they love you, and at the end of the day, their actions do not match their words. They don't speak, I love you, but their words show, I love you. They believe that love is an action word, and it has to be performed. So they take up little tactics to show that they love you. They might not say it in words, but their behavior, the way they behave towards you, shows that they love you. If you have a problem, they are always there to help you solve it. They will always stand by you in good and bad times. They will always be there. They will be happy for your success. They will want to see you succeed. They are always there, but they can't express their emotions. What they feel, they find it very difficult to express it. They might even be your friend. If somebody with an avoidant style actually is in love with somebody, if they don't know how they are going to tell that person that I love you, so they might rather prefer to make that person their friend. It's very funny. They would rather prefer to make that person their friend, studying the person, expressing their feelings little by little through their actions. So they believe that through their actions you'll be able to see that you love them. That's the way they are. They don't know how they are going to express, say it plainly that I love you. That's just the kind of person that they are. So if they love you, They will express their love through actions, not words. So if you are in a relationship and you are seeing all these things and saying, I beg, if it's a man, hold the man tight. If it's a woman, hold that tight. Don't just say, I'm going to leave her, I'm going to leave her. Another sign you need to watch out for is that they notice everything you do. Child, they notice everything you do. Everything you tell them, they notice. 10 years to come, they will still remember. Yes, I'm going to use myself as an example. My best friend I talk about. Things I told him 20 years ago, because we met at a very young age. I was not a teenager, I was just a young adult. I think I was just 20 when I met him. Things I told him 20 years ago, he still remembers. The day I was telling me, I was like, I can't even remember when I said it. He told me when we were sitting, the clothes I was wearing, this expression on my face, I was like, oh my God. So you can remember everything. I was just like, now what kind of person is, how can you remember all these things? I never understood them, but now I understood because they remember every tiny detail of everything you tell them. They watch you, they notice you, they keep a record of everything you do or you say. So you might be doing some things and you think they don't notice. They might act like as if they are not looking. You say like they are looking, they are seeing everything you are doing. They might not talk, but they are seeing everything you are doing. So that is one of the things that happens to them. So one of the times you need to. So when you see them noticing everything you do, and they still talk about it once in a while, maybe 1, 2, 3 years, they do care for you because because they are the kind of people they don't put themselves into people. They don't notice what everybody do because they are the kind of mind your own business person. That's the kind of person that they are. So that is the another sign. Another sign is that they test you with little vulnerabilities. There are people, they value their independence a lot. They don't share their secrets with people. So if they tell you their secrets, value it. So if they want to see if you are somebody that is trustworthy, they tell you a little secret about themselves and see how you are going to react and see if you are not going to divulge whatever they say to another person or you are not going to use it against them. If they can feel safe with you, when they share their secrets with you, you find that they will begin to open up more to you. But once they share their secrets with you and you use it against them, they won't tell you anything again. So if they love you, they will begin to share parts and parts of themselves to them. So they will test you with little vulnerabilities. They will test you with little things about themselves. They will try as much as possible to be vulnerable to see how you are going to behave or what the information they gave you, what you are going to do with it. So that's the kind of person they are. And if you pass their test, they will begin to open up to you. They will begin to open up to you more. And another sign, which is the last sign, is that they might struggle a lot in relationship. They might struggle, they might move away, but they still find a way to come back to you. Yes, they will still find a way to come back to you. So allow them to be themselves. Give them their space if they withdraw. Because they are the kind of people, they love relationship. You understand? They love relationship. So they love an intimate relationship. But when relationships start getting too deep or intimate, it makes them uncomfortable. So they tend to pull away. When they pull away, let them be. Don't run after them. Don't complain. Just let them be. When they are back to their balance, they will surely come back to you if they really love you. So these are the 6 signs I'll be talking about. There are other signs, but these are the things I'll be talking about here today. So what are the things you can actually do if you find yourself, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman, from what I've said so far, you notice that these signs, this lady is exhibiting these signs, this man is exhibiting this sign. What are the things that you need to do? The first thing is don't chase them away. Don't chase them. If they decide to withdraw, if they decide to take their space, please give them enough space. They love their personal space. They love their independence. Then to understand that coming to the understanding that they need their independence makes give I don't know how I'm going to put it. You coming to the understanding that they need their independence is the best thing for you to do. So let them be. Let them have their personal space. That does not mean they don't care. They care for you. They really love you. They will come back to you. Let them be. You trying to chase them will actually make them uncomfortable, because the more you try to chase them, the more they will be pulling away from you. Yes. The more you try to chase them or try to bring them closer to you, the more they'll be pulling away from you. But when you let them be, it allows them to go back to balance and allow them to be themselves. So they begin to feel safe with you. So they see that, oh, this lady understands me, this man understands me. So they would always feel safe with you because they understand you. But when you don't understand them and you just come up, the next thing is, you didn't call for the past 4 days. I sent you a message for the past 3 call, and you start shouting. You are going to drive them away. So the more you try to come closer to them, try to send them messages continuously, and they don't answer, the more they will continue to pull away from you. The best thing you can actually do is to let them be. Let them be. After some time, when they get themselves, they will surely come back to you because they really love you. Yes, they really, really love you. That's just the reason why they are like that. So the best thing you can do for yourself is don't chase them. Use that time to focus on yourself, focus on your own personal growth, focus on your own life. Be a better person. You understand that no matter what might happen, he loves me, she loves me, she will still come back to me. So it's not that you people have broken up the relationship or the relationship is over. They just need space. Allow them to be there. So use that time to invest in yourself. Use that time to take care of yourself. Have your own friends. Focus on your own personal growth. Focus on your own life. That's the kind of person that we are. So that is the first thing that you need to do. The second thing is that when they make effort to be vulnerable, please appreciate them. When they make effort, if you're in a relationship with them, please appreciate them. Don't just because it's not easy for them to be vulnerable. It's not easy for them to show that tender side of them. They are tender within of them, but it's not easy for them to show. So when they start showing you their tender side, please don't take it for granted. It might just be normal to any normal person, but it takes a lot of energy for them to show their energy, to show how tender they are. If they show it, appreciate them. Appreciate them. Say nice and encouraging words to them. This helps them to open up. It will help them to start moving, start feeling secure with you, start feeling safe with you because you are encouraging them. And before you know, they move from that attachment style to being secure, because with time they will start learning to be vulnerable because of your encouraging words. So that is another thing you can actually do. And another thing you can actually do is speak to them calmly, communicate calmly. Instead of you screaming and shouting and calling and saying all sorts of things that you don't understand, or they might get to that level where you don't know what you're going to do and you might talk angrily. Communicate with them calmly. Sometimes it can be draining. Sometimes it can be exhausting. But instead of you expressing your frustration, talk to them calmly. So instead of you using the you statement, use the I statement. Instead of you saying, you don't always pick up my calls when I call you. You don't always reply my messages on time. And they get and it becomes what would I put it? When you use the you statement, you are trying. It's actually looking like as if you are accusing them. So you are actually accusing them, telling them that this is what they did wrong. But when you now use the I statement, it's actually you are actually expressing your own frustration, expressing your own pain towards them. So in that way, you are not trying to show their fault, but you are trying to show your own need. So instead of saying that you don't always reply by messages on time, rather you now like say, I love it. Let me put it this way. I feel pain sometimes when I send you messages and it's not replied immediately, or it takes hours before you reply. In that way, you are not accusing them, but you're expressing your own pain. So maybe it doesn't take you out regularly. Instead of saying, you don't take me out regularly, you don't do this, you're always worked up. Rather, you will say, I enjoy spending time with you. So in that way, you've been able to express your own feelings without hurting me. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You've been able to express your feelings without hurting me. So you try to use I statement to express your feelings, your pain, your desires without blaming him, without making it like as if you're judging him, but expressing how you feel, and please stop calmly. In that way, he understands what you feel. He understands your pain, your joy, your whatever you might be feeling. He now understands. They are tender people, but they don't know how they are going to say it out. So when you tell him that, he's going to look for a way to readjust it or herself to meet your needs and your expectation. And if he can't do it, he's going to find a way to express it to you that let's try out another, procedure. And the last thing you need to do if you are with somebody like that is that, know your boundaries. Don't go beyond your boundaries. Know your boundaries. Give him or her their space. Let them have their space. They need time alone. When you give them their space, they tend to, They tend to feel, that is what makes them feel okay. And that is what makes them come towards you. I know what I'm saying. From experience, that's what I'm saying. My friend, if I send him a message, he might not reply immediately. Before, he doesn't reply. In fact, this was. But when I got to know the kind of personality of his, it doesn't bother me anymore. So when I stopped complaining or stopped talking, we were not friends, and I got to know everything, I stopped complaining, and I realized that the time it takes in answering my text messages or my calls, the time it takes in picking up my call was now faster. So now if I send him a message, before which will take forever, now he's not able to, reply me almost immediately. Within an hour or 2 hours, he's going to reply me. But it took time because I understood the kind of person I was. So I created a safe place for him to be able to feel secure, to feel vulnerable. If he has a problem now, he will come to me and talk to me. So when he talks to me, I don't take it for granted compared to before, because I know it took a lot of energy before he can tell me what he's telling me. It took a lot of things because he can show me what he's showing me, because I now understand. So I know my boundaries. I don't ask for what I cannot get. I know my boundaries. I don't go beyond my boundaries. So know your personal boundaries with him. Don't push him. Don't push her. Let them be. Some people will say, but in a relationship, no. In a relationship, there has to be boundaries. A relationship without boundaries is a toxic relationship. I repeat it again. A relationship without boundaries is a toxic relationship. So if you're in a relationship and you don't have boundaries, I beg, that is not the right place for you to be in. A healthy relationship has to have boundaries. So know your boundaries with him or her. Don't overstep your boundaries. Let them be. Be their friend. Be patient. If you are going to be in a relationship with them or you are in a relationship with them, you have to be very, very patient. If you are not patient, you can't be in a relationship with them. So you have to be very, very patient. Be patient enough, because when you are patient and you know your boundaries and you keep doing your things, they will feel safe with you, and they will be able to express their feelings with time to come. When you communicate calmly with them, expressing your pain, your desires, your emotions, your joy, they would, in time they will begin to calm down. So that is also, so if they are in love with you, don't take it for granted. If they are in love with you and they're expressing all these signs I've talked about earlier, these are the things that you can do to keep your relationship going, to keep your relationship thriving, and make your relationship a happy one. With time, they will surely heal, because they need to heal from that avoidant style to being secure. So those are the things that you need to do what do they call it, when you're in a relationship with an avoidant attachment style person, with you to have a thriving relationship with them. I hope you got value for your time, because this is the end of the video. I hope you got value for your time. I know it can be draining. I know it can be exhausting. I know sometimes you will like, oh my God, what am I doing? But if you can stick to all these things I'm saying, you will find out that they will become vulnerable. It's a matter of time. It is really a matter of time. I have tried it and it has worked for me. And I am, what do they call it? So I am giving it out to you for free. Relationship therapy 101. I'll be attachment style 101. Don't mind me. That is just how I am. I like to just a lot. I like to make jokes a lot. Relationship therapy 101. So it can be exhausting, but when you know the right way to go about it, you can have a happy, fulfilling relationship with them. So if you've got value for your time, you enjoyed everything I've said so far, everything I've said resonated with you, I want you to please hit the like button. If you're watching me for the first time, subscribe to my channel, make my channel grow. And to all my subscribers, I will always tell you, thank you very much. I love you all. For all those who are just subscribed, I say thank you very much. So I'll be seeing you guys in my next live session, which is on Thursday by 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon Nigerian time. There I'll be talking about the last attachment style, which is the fearful attachment, avoidant attachment style. I have a lot to talk about. Yes, I'll be talking about it there. You don't want to miss it. So that is it. So, and I want to ask before I actually wrap everything all up, that are you in a relationship with somebody that's an avoidant attachment style with everything I've said so far? So what are the signs that you notice about them that shows that they really love you? Please put that in the comment section, and I'll read everything that you're writing there in the comment section. I'll be aiming you. What is your experience with them so far? I'll be aiming you. And lastly, in the description section, yes, I'm actually putting a link there in the description section. If you don't know your attachment style, this is the time for you to know. So click on the link in the description section to take the attachment style test. It's going to help you, what do they call it? Help you know your attachment style. So I'll be talking about the attachment style consistently until when I'm finished, and how attachment style, people with different attachment style, how they, when they are in a relationship, what it results in. So that's what we need to talk about codependency in my live session. So I'll be talking about codependency and how to break out of codependency for the next few weeks. That is what I'll be talking about. So guys, it's so nice seeing every one of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.